Hello, hello, everyone. Hello. Oh my goodness, look at how many how many are joining. It's lovely. Welcome, everyone. So nice that you are here. Thank you, everyone. Oh my goodness. Some people are in really hot weather and other people are -1. Oh, isn't it amazing though? And of course, we just we're a global family. We get together every Sunday evening for me, but some of you, the day has not even started, or it has just started, or you're even sometimes in the next day. Isn't that amazing? The technology and everything that's happening. Oh my goodness. Welcome, everyone. It's so nice to see you all here. And yes, we have a big thing happening. So last week, not only did we have 10 years of Ophelia Talks Crochet, 10 years of, in the beginning, a slow start, not knowing what I was going to talk about, because that was the first name of my channel, Ophelia Talks, because I thought, you know, that way I can talk about anything. And then it turned out that you all loved my crochet talk. Not only just showing my crochet projects, but also showing you how to make them as well. And that was the thing that got this channel going. And I think it was about not 5 years ago, but about 4 or 3 years ago, that we actually changed the name to Ophelia Talks Crochet, because yes, on this channel we are all about crochet. We are about yarn, about hooks, about crochet, wearables, blankets, everything that you can imagine. And I have to say, if you look back at the videos in the beginning, of course, yes, not all of them were crochet, but then I started with the crochet ones. And some of those videos, I look at them and I think, what are you doing, Anya? But I have to say, I also learned a lot in those 10 years. And yes, we did not make wearables in the beginning because I had no idea how to make them. But we all took it in our stride. You grew, I grew. I grew in the things that I felt confident in. I grew in the things that I was designing, you know? Um, and that way we are, you know, we are all learning in this channel. The channel is growing. We reached 219,000 subscribers the other day. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. And once oh, thank you, Helene. She says, I loved your earlier work. Helene, I mean, what I'm talking about with earlier work is the very first videos. Okay, I did a beginner course in the very beginning. How to, in that gray yarn, how to do the different stitches. Not sure whether you've seen that. There's very few views on that, and I'm happy about that because I don't know whether that's any good. But anyway, it's just, how should I say it? Not only have I learned in crochet, I got more confident in crochet. So now I can do more things in crochet. And I hope that rubs off on you as well, right? But also, I have learned other things as well. And you know what I have learned? I have learned to, yeah, this, edit, write patterns, um, manage moderators, manage a Facebook group, although the moderators do a lot for that. We have, you learn so much as well. I mean, I don't manage the moderators, but you know what I mean. There's a certain thing that you need to get organized. You need to sort out how you're going to do certain things. And oh my goodness, the learning curve has been great in two meanings. Not only, yes, it's been wonderful that I've been able to learn that, but it's also been a huge thing to learn. So not only is it the crochet and it's everything to do. And all of you as well. It's great that you're all here. I am learning from you guys as well. I am learning to manage the audience, to manage the subscribers. That's sort of a dry word to say it, but you need to do that. There is a certain, realistic thing that you have to do. So there we go. Yeah. Angel says she only manages us when we're naughty and have to go to crochet jail. Yes. Because there is the crochet police. So I so I'm going to tell you this now because I know my mum watches the live as well. I threatened her on Monday that I would send the crochet police around to hers to come and check her work because she's decided that she's going to make a blanket. Fine. She's chosen colors, great colors. Then she says, "Oh, I'm just going to work one ball and do lines until my yarn runs out." And I said, "And then, mother, then I am going to start the next color." And I'm like, "Yes, but in the middle of a row, yeah, wherever it finishes, that's where I'm going to, start the next ball." And I'm like, "No, mother, you cannot do that." And she's like, "Yes, I'm going to do that. Yes, I'm going to do that." I said, "Right, I'm sending the crochet police." That kind of color change is just going to hurt my eyes. I mean, honestly, she is such a rebel. She's not no, it's not free spirit, Molly. It's rebel. Oh my goodness. Yes, Tracy, improved your modeling skills, improved your photography skills, even, just taking a picture of your work. Do you know what I mean? Yes, managing Dirk. Yes. Oh my goodness. You must have gotten the rebel spirit from your possibly, yes, possibly. Oh my goodness. So yes. So in the last 10 days, and I believe that today is the last day. So if you wanted to get a bargain in, you've got to order within a couple of hours from now, because I'm sure that the 10% for 10 days for the 10-year anniversary of the channel is going to end in a couple of hours. Okay, so if you're wanting to have some yarn at a discount, then this is the time to do it, right? Because as of tomorrow, the 16th, no more, because we can't keep on doing it. Yeah, she's creating her own variegated. Yeah, she is. Yeah. But I have to say, I quite like the stitch that she was using. Don't know where she got it from or what she's You know what she oh, it ended last night. Okay. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that. He never told me. Ah! It ended last night. Okay, fine. Um, what else? So yes, my mum is using a stitch that I'm not sure what she's doing there, but it looked nice, so I am going to have a look at that. Okay. See, there's that Dirk management coming in, you know? He needs to tell me these things. Oh my g yes, communication breakdown there. Yeah. To be honest, it has been really busy here in this household because we have, um had the Zoom today and yesterday, and it's been manic, you know, trying to eat as well as doing all that. And I have got a schedule for YouTube for making my videos, so I have got to make sure I make enough video footage to be able to keep up with that. So yes, it has been busy. So yeah, there's not been much conversation going on here. Yeah, we'll have to think about the 11%, Kelly. Right, everyone? Yes, I think people are still joining. Yes, Hella, of course. Leftover yarns are always such a good thing to use up. And lately, we have the perfect way to use up your stash yarn, and that is to hold some strands together as well. If you have seen the that big bag that I made with the plastic leather handles, yes, you know, so I am obsessed with that, so I am trying out new things with that concept as well, because I think we need to make more use of that. So yes, so that was our 10-year celebration. We are going to be celebrating more. There are other things that we are doing this year which will be in the, you know, in the same kind of anniversary type celebrations. Um, Next week, we are having a video with the blankets that I made over those 10 years. So I went through all my footage. I have a system where I film, and everything that I film is sent to the cloud. I have a storage facility in the cloud, and I went through that. So I went back to 2015 when I started the channel, and I also went back through the channel, obviously, through the videos, writing down which were the blankets. Then I went to my backup facility, my storage of my footage in the cloud, and I went and found lots of footage. Now, Ivy just asked me, do you still have all those blankets? You didn't give them all away. I think I have most of the blankets still. I have given some away because some I did make as presents purposely. Some I gave as presents afterwards or in the vicinity of. So I was making this blanket and then I needed or I wanted to give a present to someone, and I thought, hang on a minute, that blanket would be perfect. So I did give them away. Um, the thing is, you see, I cannot keep them all. I am making blankets at a rate that you would normally not be making them. Plus, also, it's not just that blanket, it's very often in small as well. You know, a Layla blanket, you know, there's so many things that have to do with the blankets, like a cushion that we made to go with it, a shawl that we made to go with it, all kinds of things, and it's just too much. So I have got a lot in storage. I have given, like I said, some away, not much, not much at all. So Yes, so that's, so I was not going to go through my storage facility to go and find them. And also, some of them I gave away, so I can't get those back. So my footage is still there. And that is, of course, what I can show you quite easily. So I found them in my storage facility, and I have dug through that for days. Days. I got 200 and was it 63 pieces of footage. That's not the amount of blankets, obviously. But you get little bits. Um, for one blanket, obviously. So yes, I managed to also you know, crash the computer a couple of times over all that footage. Uh, so it was great fun. I was having lots of interesting times, and some choice words were spoken, very much in my head, but also out loud. And yes, so we are having a video with 10 years worth of blankets that I have made on the channel. And guess how many blankets there were. So in the video, afterwards, of course, I was going to miss some. I managed to miss two. But the two that I missed were smaller ones. So maybe at the time that I was choosing my footage, I didn't sort of, think that was the ones. So yeah, officially, how many blankets have we got over the 10 years? So if you give me, Angela, 400 is a bit much. Or did you mean 40? No, no, no. I had 200 and amount of footage, but that wasn't the amount of blankets. 42, the answer to everything. Ivy. Yeah, no. Kathy, you're very close. Kathy, you're very close. Mandy, 60, that's too much. So it's in between. Julia Downham, exactly 53. So with those two ones that I missed, it's 55. But in the video, we have a list of 53 blankets. And I don't know whether you have noticed, but there is a playlist already live on the channel. I have put a video from every blanket in that playlist. So there's about 53 videos in that playlist. Some of them is the lookbook, because if it was a cal, I didn't know which video to choose. So that was then the lookbook. Yes, 53 blankets is a little bit much. even just to have in the house. I mean, I have like 12 blankets in my bedroom, um so exactly. I'm keeping them. When am I writing a book? Yeah, that would be a good a good thing to do, Paige. I'm writing a book, my notebook. That's the book I write. I find that really a creative thing, and I love doing that. So that's where we're staying with at the moment. So 53 blankets over 10 years. That's the cals, that's the blankets in between, that's the what I call, excuse me, the January do-it-yourself cals. And they are all in one playlist. So that is already live. You can go and have a look at that playlist lots of blankets for you to find, lots of inspiration for you to find. Look at that playlist, have a look at it, go through it, pick and choose, start watching it. There's so many different blankets, different techniques, different stitches, different colors. But don't forget, the majority of those blankets will have been made by a yarn pack of 15 balls. Yes, there's a couple of baby blankets that use less. But most of those blankets are blankets that can be made with any of our yarn packs. So if you have one of our yarn packs or you have been wanting to get one, there are 53 ideas for you. You know, the yarn pack isn't, well, I like to suggest that it is specific for that particular theme or that particular thing that we're doing, that cal that is coming out. But you can just mash it up and you can just use any yarn pack for any blanket there. Okay. The life and times of Ophelia Talks Crochet. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I did this, I think 3 days straight from like 9 in the morning till 9 at night. I went through the footage. I did it also in the evening one time, collecting the footage, collecting the list of, let me show you. The list of, I did write it in my notebook, I think. Because at one point I was like, where am I going to write it so I don't lose it? Oh, what's all of this? Look. There's the list of all the blankets and the approximate dates so that I could go and look in my footage. Oops. To find, my storage facility, my online footage storage, so I could go and find the footage there. Yeah, it was quite the undertaking. So that is my contribution to 10 years of Ophelia Talks Crochet. Okay. I was going to do another video where I was talking about all kind, but it got too overwhelming. So I'm thinking that's quite a nice video. I have voiced it over. I have told you all kinds of things about, I thought maybe there were little snippets of information that I hadn't told anyone yet about some of these blankets, about some of the processes, about what happened during a videoing or whatever. So yes, every blanket has a little story. So I hope you will appreciate that and I hope you will watch it. This will come out on Friday, because there is a little Easter egg in that video. We might do it as a premiere. I'm not sure yet. We might do it as a premiere, and then you will be able to find out what the next project is from that video. Right. Okay. And then the other thing that happened was very, very nice for me as well. Okay. Because I when you design something, you never know whether they're going to like it, whether you're going to like it. The moderators can, or the testers can say to me, yeah, no, we like it, Anya, it's great, but I don't trust them anymore. I don't trust them because they always like my projects. Strange. I can't ask Dirk because he says, "Yeah, that's very nice, Anya. That's lovely, darling." Again, I can't trust them because, are they, just being nice or are they being serious? And when you make something and you're like, "Oh, thank you, Nessa, thank you." Do you know? Oh dear, there's all the moderators having a go at me now. But it's true. I mean, I think that you're just saying it to be kind to me, and I don't want you to do that. I want you to tell. I'm devastated. She says, "Okay." And I ask my mum, and I ask, and everybody says it's lovely, but do you really like it? Because I need to know. I need to know because who's going to jail? Oh, am I going to jail now? But maybe they're all hypnotized. They say it because, well, actually, Eileen, I'm thinking that's right, right? Yeah, they're probably saying it because it's true. And to be honest, thank you, Paige. To be honest, I don't want to. How should I put it? I do want to know if it's not right. I I only want to make lovely things. And if I don't like it, then it goes in the bin. But how do I know what you're going to like? I like it. But does that mean that you're going to like it? This is my conundrum. I can ask my mum. She's going to say, yes, it's lovely. I can ask Dirk. He goes, oh, that's lovely. He always does this. Whenever I ask him, do you like this? And he goes, yes, that's lovely. He has to touch it to know whether it's lovely or not. I send pictures to my kids and they go, wow. I ask the moderators and they say, yes, yes, it's lovely. It's lovely. But how do I know? Oh my goodness, there's Julie saying, I don't like all your projects, Anya. I love them. Oh, fantastic. Yes. Oh, thank you, Angel. Thank you. I'm paying them in chocolates. Yes, probably, Chan. Probably. I know, Ivy, but sometimes also for me, I want to cater to everyone. I want to make something that's intricate. I want to make something that's simple. I want to make something that's doable for everyone, but I also want to make something that's a challenge. I want to, do you know what I mean? I don't just want to make what I like. I want to make what you like as well. And I'm just hoping that what I'm liking, what I'm making, that you like it as well. I hope you do. And I think, in a way, I think you do. Because, yes, we are. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Voila. Yes. I mean, obviously, yes, if you don't like it, just scroll on, right? If you don't like what I've brought out in the video, in the tutorial, just scroll past and wait for the next thing. Simple. Right? And most of you are always saying, oh, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I've got something else to make. I can't something else to make. So yeah, again. So thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Voila, Elizabeth, thank you. So everything is lovely, but maybe not for everyone. Of course, I can still appreciate the beauty of something without making it. Of course, yes, I do realize not everything is for everyone. And this is exactly what also oh, wonderful, Marion. So you finished your Odyssey blanket today and your husband said it was the best blanket you've made so far. Fantastic. Thank you, husband. Thank you. I'll take him out to dinner, shall I? Helene, exactly. Yes. I know that's not something that was for everyone. And also, Helene, you used the yarn for another project for the Harlequin, but I know people who didn't like the colors. So they then made the project, but in a different color. So see? And yes, I mean, it was a way of, it was a technique as well. So yeah, thank you. No, you're all right, because I'm too much like this, right? But it's true. I can design something. If you don't like it, you just scroll on. Or if you like it, you can say yes, but not for me. Or maybe you can make it and you think, ah, but I know who to give it to. So there's always something. Thank you, Marion. He's hard to please. Oh wow. Yes. Your son said the same thing, Tracy. Fantastic. Bonnie, yes, she loves it. No, she doesn't touch it, so that's fine. That's fine. Um, yes, and there's also the Facebook group albums as well, where you can go and look at things to mash things up in other colors. But yes, you are right. Like the black. Oh, yeah, of course. Yes. Exactly, the little black dress. I understand that's not for everyone. It does hide a lot of the curves I found. Because, you think I don't have any. I do. But it was, yeah, it was okay. Um, but yes, of course, that's not for everyone. And I realize that. But I think, I need to bring that out as well. And I like that. I like the dress. I always try to make something that I like, even though I might know that it is not for everyone. But, if you don't like it, scroll on. But like someone else said, I've forgotten the name now, you can still appreciate the beautiness of it and then move on, right? So one of those projects that I designed, not for myself, a couple of years ago, 2023, I designed 2 patterns for my daughter. She requested a couple of items to take with her on holiday that year, and she has been wearing it both of the items ever since. And we had lots of discussions: what color, what kind of thing should it be? And then I came up with that fudge flower poncho, which I completely understand is quite intricate, quite difficult to make as well. You really need your brain for that. Some people have made it and it looks fantastic, but they did say, it does require knowing how to put it together and everything. So that was one of the things. And then the second project that I made her and that she showed off in London in a lookbook as well. Do you remember which one that would have been? And I think you do, because it was already on the picture of this live. It was the Pixie Bolero. Yes. And oh my goodness, that video has now got 1 million views. Can you believe that? I mean, when I published the video, and a couple of months after that, I started realizing what the secret was to it. And there's quite a few things. And I think, look. many are saying, I made it for my great niece, I made it for my daughter, I made it. Fantastic, amazing, amazing. So I think it was because she modeled it and not me. Yeah, clearly you don't like it when I model things. Ah, I know, Angela, I know. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, she did look stunning in it. And thank you. And all joking aside, obviously, she did so well, just walking around in London. I was filming her, and I just said, go, and I'll film you. And she did so well doing that. And oh, Cheryl, I think it's something that everyone can do, this one. Although you do have to make sure that you might want to make it a little bit wider or taller, but it's easily done because you get given the multiple and you can just do more repeats as well. But yeah, she was, yes, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you. And oh, thank you, Carla. Thank you. Made it for yourself, Pam. Fantastic. Yeah. So the thing is, the secret to this make is the fact that it is straight. So it's an easy shape. It's an easy, is it 4-row repeat? It's quite a few rows, but they're easy. Easy to remember, easy to do, easy to make sure, you know? Oh, hi, Manon, you're back. So, and yes, versatile to wear. You can wear it over many things. Doesn't it uses 2 balls of yarn, you know? So there is that little bit of a recipe going on, which makes it really attractive to make, to wear, and it's effective. It's just effective. Now, the thing is, I designed the other one. Yes, the similar cover up I designed, the Sal Bolero, and I did that when was that? Not last year, but the year before. So the year after, kind of thing, the year after this, because I realized what the recipe was and I wanted to make another one for me, because obviously I had given this to Rachel. She's just sent it back to me. The cheek! Look what she did. She put a note in with it. She says, "To Mummy, love you so much," of course. And then she says, "Take good care of my Pixie Bolero." As if I wouldn't take care of it. Honestly, the cheek. It could be, yes, of course, Jan. Yeah. Kaylin, I think it was like the year before, even. Yeah, take good care of it. As if I wouldn't, honestly. I'm going to send it back and I'm going to put lots of stuff in with the parcel, but I don't know quite yet what I'm going to put in there. But yeah. Yes, this is what Dirk always says. You can wear it 2 ways. You can wear it like this, and then you can wear it in the other one. I made the Sal. When was the Sal Bolero? When was that then? Yes, a chip of her mama's cheek. Because I didn't film. I filmed that in, I think, 2023. Yeah. So this was 2023, and I think the Sal Bolero was 24 because I Oh, I'm getting confused now. Honestly, did I write down some date? Because I don't want to go out of here because I always think I'm going to lose stuff, you know. Um, no, it doesn't say. But anyway, I did another. Yes, it was for Cape Verde. Yeah. So it coincided with the color theory. Yes. So I filmed that in Cape Verde, and remember the color that I chose was exactly the color of the water. It was unbelievable. Yes, I for the color theory. Yeah. So that's when we did. I brought that out after the color theory, and yeah, so that's the same concept, but yeah, that doesn't seem to get the views that this one got, so I am thinking it is the model. Oh my goodness. Came out after, yeah, 2024. Yes. Yeah. Oh, right. Great, Shay. So she says, I made the salad and gotten many compliments on it. Thank you. That's great. Yes, that's wonderful. Yes, yes. But then I didn't bring it out, Angel, until 2024 June time. Yes. So, yes, the location, of course, yes, that location was nice as well. But no, I think, yeah, see, the model wasn't nice. The location was nice. Anyway, I am over the moon to be able to say that I have a video with 1 million views. There we go. And I have another video coming up very close to 1 million views. So guess which one that is. It won't be the last. I hope so. I hope so. Because yes, the reading shawl. The reading shawl is very popular. It's so popular, but no. The wind spinner, popular, but no. Kelly, yes. Yes, how to crochet the flat circle. And this is the video where I tell you the story. The little story of the scared stitches, and that seems to work. So if you don't know what the story is, then I would like you to go and find out. If you know the story about the scared stitches, then you will be able to make any flat circle for the rest of your crochet journey without any problems. Yes, so there is that's my favorite video ever, the story. Thank you, Molly. Thank you. No, actually, Angela, you don't get notified. I think we did get a notification saying 10, was it 10 years, Dirk, that we got a quick notification on the thing, but you don't get notified about the amount of views. Oh, fantastic, Melva. Yes, appreciate the samplers. Yes, that's what I would like you to do. Make a sampler, practice, and see how it goes, and then start your big project. Jean, yes, it was my first Ophelia Talks Crochet video, the flat circle. Fantastic. Yes. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Yes, please go and check that video out because I need a few views on that. I want another video with 1 million views. It's addictive, this. It's very addictive. Um, but I also know that the Pixie Bolero is in one of those websites that sends you to people's. So, how do I explain? One evening, I was scrolling on Pinterest, as you do, and I come across my own daughter's picture in the Pixie Bolero, and I was like, "Hang on a minute, did I put that there?" And so she's the first picture. You click on it, and then it takes you to a website of like 50 wearables. And she's like one of the last, and I'm in there as well with another wearable. The boho poncho. What's it called? The boho, whatever I called it. Yeah. So we're both in that on that website, and I don't know whether that does something to get people to go and watch the video, but it does then correctly link on that website. It does link to the video on YouTube, so it's fine. But I did find, that was really weird going through Pinterest, finding a picture of my own daughter, or rather of my own creation, and then clicking on it, and then finding yourself on this website with all kinds of other designers and other boho dreams. Yes. um other wearables, and then all of a sudden there's you in the list, and I'm like, oh, there's me, where's Rachel? And then the next one was her, so it was, yeah, it was really weird, being picked by someone to be put in that website. Yes, there are going to be. Somebody just said, I did talk about another wearable for the summer. Yes, that's happening very soon. Yeah, so the flat circle tutorial is just called, I think, the flat circle. Oh, thank you, Angela. Yes. So you found it as a YouTube suggestion video, and you were taken with your little story. I mean, you might think, Rafaela, yes, of course, of course. I created both of them. Yes, the wearable and the model. Although she's got a mind of her own now. uh, but yes, of course. Um, yes, Ingrid, it was. It was like almost like, oh, I want to tell everyone, and then I fell asleep. So I never told anyone. I just remembered now. But yes, thank you, Kelly. Yes. So you might think that the story in the flat circle video is a little bit silly, but it has worked for me. And I know that it has worked for many of you. Um, the comments tell me so. Okay. Um, let's see if you haven't watched it, do please go and watch it, because it will take away so much of your problems, anxiety, and just sheer, oh, how am I going to do this, when you're making a flat circle. It makes it so easy. Fantastic, Tracy. Aha, more crochet, Claudia. Yes, of course. So yes, that one is one of the best videos. There's, oh, did I write them down? I mean, honestly, I am not prepared for this. I thought I was. It's been too busy with those Zooms, I tell you. Too busy. So if you wanted to have a look at the 10 best videos, what you can do is go to the channel. So then you get to the home, and then you press video, and then you press views, and then you'll get the first page full of the first lot of the videos with the most views. So you have this one, we have the flat circle, and then it goes down with Ellen, yes, groetjes van jou en Josephine. Oh, Josephine, oh. Ik ben blij dat je erbij bent, Ellen. And yes, so there's the flat circle, that one, and then a couple of others like the a scrap blanket. I think there is I think the reading shawl is quite high, but not that high. So yes, quite a few videos that are doing really well. So I hope you will have another look at them and make them do even better. But I have not actually checked the amount that the big, yeah, popular, yes. See, Kelly, I am not, yeah. Thank you. On your Facebook, fantastic. Yes, Scared Stitch. Yes, you have to watch it. Yes, Wendy, you have got to go and watch it. Ah, Chris, yes, come back to us. Yes, you want to be here. Dad loves the coasters you made him from the flat circle tutorial. Fantastic. And practice them, because once you've got it in your head how to do that, it's so easy. And I just keep on, even now, when I make a flat circle, I am still telling myself the little story. And it's one of those things, once you know it, and you're not going to make... Yes, you've posted it as well, Dirk. Okay. Angela, you've made 24 reading shawls. Oh my goodness. I know, Ivy, that Outlander shawl, although you mean Claire's shawl, don't you? I loved making that as well. Yeah. Yes, Jan, go and watch. Go and watch. But I have to say, 24 reading shawls, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, Kelly. That's how you found me. Okay. Fantastic page. Yes, of course. I mean, even if the pattern that you are following does not state that you know, if it's a flat circle, you can always use my little trick, because in the end, it will be fine. And also, if you think about it, if you think sort of past the story, you see what you're doing, you will be able to do other stitches as well, but you'll know what to do. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Right. So we have got to announce the winners of our 3 parcels here. Because yes, we have given away lots of little things in the parcels, because the yarn brands sent us a few things, so we put those in with the packages. But then we made 3 separate packs with some yarn, some other things as well, and we have chosen 3 people. And the thing is, you see, you had to tell me what you wanted me to make. And I'm going to go through that now that it's finished. I'm going to go through the list and make a list of everything that you've said. Just, make a list. And then I have that list to glance at now and then. And that might give me some ideas. So that's a very, very nice, how should I say it, resource for me to use. So thank you for that. And then for a qualifier, because we needed you to give us a word so we could use the random picker to find that word, and then, find a winner. And of course, because of the yarn wall behind me now, all those are the Wendy and the Starcraft DK colors, Special DK, Wendy, Supreme DK. So we all know those colors by name. Well, I hope you do anyway. So I went, so earlier, Dirk said, come and choose your color, because, you need to give me your color that you thought of. And then I can type it in and I can have the random picker pick the names. So I was sitting here like this and I sort of turn around and the first color I saw was that one there, which is parchment. So I went to him. I said, yeah, my color's parchment. No winners. Nobody had chosen parchment. So I'm like, honestly, really? I love parchment. Angel said the same thing. She loves parchment. Anyway, then I thought, well, what about the color of the first Cal blanket that we did? Who can remember what color it was? I know, Molly, but nobody said parchment, so I couldn't. I'm not keeping the the gifts for myself. Yeah. So duck egg. It was going to have to be duck egg because I thought, well, we need a popular color, because otherwise nobody's going to be having, said that. So then the random picker picks a comment that had duck egg in it. So there might have been more than 3, okay, but we've done it 3 times. So we did duck egg, pick a winner, and then the first one came out, then pick a winner, the second one came out, and then pick a winner, and the third one came out. Okay. So did I miss something somewhere? Mhm. Yes, duck egg. So now we have 3 people who in their comment mentioned duck egg. And I'm going to read out these comments because what did I miss? Did I miss something with the duck egg? What's happening, Vinita? So, okay. So the first one, and if you recognize your name, then, if you recognize your comment, then it's you, but obviously. Happy 10th anniversary. I am proud and happy to say that I've watched every one of your videos. Congratulations on that. You're the only YouTuber I have done this with. Oh my goodness. Amazing. And I've made several of your projects. I'm currently on row 183 of the Odyssey. I like duck egg. It's such a lovely, happy, calming color. The project I would like to see is a short sleeve below the hips, button down cardigan. Okay. I had to picture it then. Or without the short sleeves, it could be a vest. Exactly. So this is Hannah Hannigan, 9838. So if this is you, I'm hoping that we can either contact you or you contact us. And yes, we'll be sending you one of these parcels in the background. Then we have a very short one. Yes, there is a delay, Kelly, because of the measures I put in place for any bots that might come in, make themselves a subscriber, and then start posting all kinds of rubbish in the chat. Okay, so I am sorry that everybody has to deal with that. But yeah, it's a 30-second delay, actually, Kelly. But I have to put it in because normally it's fine, you know. But yeah, it's one of those things. Okay, so next person says color is duck egg and the project is a table runner. Short and sweet. And that was Nancy Scaloni, 2126. So there we go, Nancy. That's you. Okay. If that is you, try and get in touch with us. Okay, try and mail us via the website. That would be the best way. But if we might be able to find you as well if you're a member of the Facebook group. Then here we have this one. Hi Anya, the project I'd like to see made would be something like a textured stripy cushion, and the primary color would be duck egg blue. Actually, I quite like that idea. And then she says, nice and calming and evoking those coastal vibes. Yes, we are in Exmouth. Perfect. Perfect for summer and transitioning into autumn with other complementary colors. I couldn't have said it any better. So that's Sally Ann Buck 4550. So that's this person here. Thank you very much for those comments. Thank you everyone for your comment. Like I said, it's going to be a great resource for me to have a look at all the items that you have suggested. And congratulations, of course, to the winners. Make sure you get in touch with us. Dirk might have a way to get in touch with you as well. So make sure we do that as quickly as possible. So we have an address to send your gift to. So that is that. And yeah, it's been a great week, actually, a great 2 weeks almost, where we have been celebrating, or 10 days now, where we have been celebrating the anniversary of the channel, the amount of views that we're getting, the amount of feedback that you give me for all the projects, whether you like them or not. I want to know. I simply want to know. Elizabeth, there were lots of entries. I haven't actually checked. There were lots of comments. On Wednesday I checked, but I've forgotten the number now. Like I said, it's been a very busy weekend with the Zoom sessions as well. So hopefully I can catch up a bit in a moment even. But yes. Jan, he knows where you all live. Don't worry. So I hope that you will be here for me next week. We are going to be on Wednesday. We are going to be making these little trinket pouches. So I desperately needed to make something small, and I think you will be appreciative of the fact that I have come up with a smaller item to make, something that's so quick to make you can make it along in the video. And I think it is a lovely little thing to hang on your keys, even to place something small in. Look, it's a little pouch and it has its own closure with the loop. So there we go. So that's the video on Wednesday. The video on Friday is the 10-year anniversary blanket extravaganza, a decade of blankets, or is it a decadence of blankets? And we will probably do a premiere for that, so we can, perfect for a lavender sachet. Oh my goodness, Kaylin, yes, put some lavender in there. Fantastic. And you could even, if you have decorative lavender, you could even have it sticking out like a little purse. Fantastic. So Friday would probably be a premiere, so we can have a little chat with that video of the 10 years. But yes, I hope you enjoy your week, and I will see you again next week, because there is a little Easter egg in the 10-year video. Okay, so keep an eye out for that, and I will see you next week. Bye everyone. Bye. AirPod case, yes, Donna, yeah. Gift card holder, not the shape of a gift card, but if you can fold it in two, you can put it in there, or even just some money. Okay, bye everyone. Bye.